So we're going to start with the formula of the cosine. There's three formulas. They're exactly the same formula, but it depends on what side you're looking for. Okay? Now, let me start with cosine law can be used when you have oblique triangle. So not right angle triangle. Okay? And then I have angle A, angle C, right? And then I have the sides. Correct? So let's say if I'm looking for side A. In order to look for side A, I need to know side C, side B, and angle B. So these must be given to me to find side A. Okay? And this is what the formula is. So to find side A, it will be A squared equals B squared plus C squared minus 2BC cosine angle A. These are all multiplied together. These are all one thing that must be calculated together, because multiplication goes first. Okay?
So you're punching all that in the calculator?
All of that should be punched in the calculator.
2BC?
Yes. 2 times B times C times cosine A. No, it will be a value. Remember, I told you that C is going to be given to you, B is going to be given to you, and angle A is going to be given to you. Okay? Now, what if I am given side A, side C, and angle B? What am I looking for?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
So I'm given whatever I just highlighted.
Okay.
I'm giving side A, side C, and angle B.
You're looking for B.
I'm looking for side B. Okay? To find side B, it's exactly the same formula, but things are going to be switched around. So B squared equals what?
A squared plus C squared minus 2AC cosine B. Alright.
Right? Side A, because that's given to me, squared. Side C squared minus 2AC, and then cosine angle B. So you've noticed so far that the two sides and the angle between them must be given to you, right? To find the third side. Now what if I have this? Now, side B is given, side A is given, and angle C. What would my formula? C squared equals
2 B squared plus C squared plus A squared.
Doesn't matter which one goes first.
And minus 2 BC
AB
plus
cosine B.
C.
Okay? These three formulas are exactly the same. It's just because we're looking for a different side, then the formula, the letters change. It could be X, Y, Z. Right? As long as you are given two sides and the angle between them. We call that the contained angle. So it's contained between two sides. Okay? This is one of the laws to use cosine. You can't use cosine unless you have the two sides and the angle between them. Okay? So, here's the law. So cosine law can be used to calculate an unknown side when two sides and a contained angle, which is the angle between them, are given. Okay? So I'm finding the side if I have two sides and the angle between them. Are we okay with this? Okay. Remember yesterday I told you that it's easier to know if you're going to use cosine law or not? Because there's only two cases. You either have to have the two sides and the angle between them, or the next case, which is if they give you all three sides. If they give you all three sides, okay, then you must solve for an angle. You have no other choice. All three sides are given. So you must solve for an angle. Let's say they want us to find angle A. Okay? Then we're going to have to isolate this formula. Okay? We have to isolate this formula right here. Right? We have to isolate for cosine. So let's see how that formula is going to look like when I isolate. Now remember, all of these formulas are going to be in your formula sheet. You don't have to memorize. You just have to know which formula you're using. So to isolate for angle A, I have to, the formula will be the following. I'm not going to get you to isolate. The formula will be the following. So b squared plus c squared minus a squared over 2bc. Okay? And I know how, like, to do this, you actually have to move this over, and divide by negative 2bc. Okay? So move a squared, b squared over, move c squared over, divide by negative 2bc. But because I don't want too many negatives, I change the signs of this. Okay? Again, don't worry about how you isolate for it. I'm never going to ask you how you isolate for it. You just have to know which formula to use. Okay? Can you guys tell me what was the cosine B formula?
A squared plus c squared minus b squared equal to
BC.
AC.
So always, so the way I remember it is always the B is going to be with a B at the end. The A is going to be minus the A squared. And then if you're looking for C, it will be cosine C equals B squared plus A squared minus C squared over 2AB or BA. When you do this one, the cosine A, at the end you have to do cos inverse, right? Because whenever you're finding an angle, you have to do the inverse. Alright, let's look at an example. Nothing will make more sense than the example. So the question is, you have the triangle ABC. Side C is given to you as 25. Side A is given to you as 20. And then the angle B is given to you. And they want you to find side B. Can I use cosine? Yes, because I have the two sides and the contained angle. Okay? What formula do I use?
B squared we're looking for B.
We're looking for B.
B is
Find B.
Okay, yeah.
Right?
A squared
a squared, that's 20 squared, plus 25 squared, minus 2 times 20 times 25 times cosine 48. If your calculator is able to do this whole thing all together, then you can do it all together. Otherwise, I want you to do this. 20 squared is 400. What's 25 squared?
500 now.
Excuse me, miss, sorry. I just gotta get all close.
What's 25 squared?
600.
Then you're gonna have to do all of this together.
Oh,
Okay?
I think it's
Unless your calculator can do everything at the same time. Can you guys do 2 times 20 times 25 times cosine 48?
Minus 669.12.
So the negative is gonna come down. 6.
Oh, I did it right.
Oh no, 669.14.
What did everyone get?
669.1.
I got 355.86.
Okay? Now if you do this all together on the calculator, what do you get?
I got 355.86. But I don't know. I did 3 times and that's what I got. I'm gonna do one more time.
Got 355.87.
Yeah. 355.
So what's that round up to? 356?
Let's leave it for now, because there's one more step that we have to do. So far I found what? What did I find?
B.
B squared. B squared. I did not find B yet.
Oh, then
Oh,
you
it's
gotta square
square.
root.
Then I have to square root.
Yeah.
Right?
That would be 18.8.
It's 18.86.
18.86, but.
So 18.9 really.
Okay? Because remember that side has to be to one decimal place. Now I want you to try to put all of this in the calculator and see if you get the same answer, because then you can do it. So you don't have to do too many steps. But because sometimes what happens is a lot of people, they try to do this. They do 20 squared, which is 200, plus 625.
Yeah.
They tend to do 2 times 20 times 25, whatever that is. 40, 100, I think. What's 40 times 25? It's not 100. 1,000. Cosine 48, right? And then what they do this plus this minus this, and then they leave the cosine, and that's totally wrong. That's what I'm trying to say. You either do this by itself, this by itself, this by itself, and then you add them, or you put it all together on the calculator.
I put it all together and it's just easy to square root it.
Yep.
Exactly.
Same here.
Exactly. If you can do that, that's the best way to go.
Same here.
Okay? If you can put it all together on the calculator, that's the best way to go.
Yeah, and this is the
Second function usually.
Yeah.
It's above the pi.
I just click second function and the check mark.
And then answer.
equal.
It's usually above the pi. Pi
They
button.
do this, right?
I'm gonna shoot first.
Okay. So I have the number.
Alright.
For root and equal.
So I just have to press second, add that, and
Should I
then.
put second function?
Okay? Now, remember the two rules to use cosine is if I have 2 sides and the angle between them, or 3 sides, right? This is how you're gonna know if you're gonna use sine law or not. If it's not, I always tell my students it's easier to find cosine, if it's cosine or not, right? Cosine has to be the 2 sides and the angle between them. Then you can use cosine. Or it has to be all 3 sides, right? But if it's not this nor that, then it's sine law. Yes. Okay? Again, this is an oblique triangle, it's not like triangle. Okay? Now, what do I have here?
The 3 sides.
I have the 3 sides, and it's asking me to find what?
Angle.
Angle what?
Angle A.
Angle A. So which formula are you going to use?
Cos
Cosine. Let's name this. So cos A equals
B squared plus
B squared
squared minus A squared over 2BC.
Calculator uses is very important here. Knowing how to use your calculator properly is very important. Okay. Can I have your attention?
I have another question, sorry. Does it matter what angles are little a, big A, or?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yes.
So when you do this on the calculator, you have to make sure that you put the top in the bracket and the bottom in the bracket. Okay? Otherwise, you have to do the top first, find the answer, put it down. Find the answer for the bottom, put it down, then do your division. Okay? Or you have to put them all in a big bracket. So you're going to do it all at once. I personally prefer that you guys take time, do the top first, write the answer, do the bottom, write the answer, then put it in division. Okay? Because I think a lot of mistakes are going to happen if you don't do that. Okay? So finally the top. What's 38 squared plus 26 squared minus 30 squared? 1,200.
20.
Okay. Find the bottom. 2 times 38 times 26. 1976. Okay. Now divide the 2.
Zero point 617.
Any more decimals?
4.
6174.
Yep.
Okay. Am I done?
No.
Yes.
Second function.
Yeah. Second. So what would that be? How would I write my angle?
51.
52. Right? Because angles have to be to the nearest A.
We don't have to, we're not supposed to put decimal.
Only for a side you put a decimal. 1.
Cool.
Okay? That hurts. I'm just gonna save this.